Relationships with inanimate objects are the most high-maintenance relationships out there. I mean, think about it. How many inanimate objects do you encounter in relation to how many people you encounter every day? They don't talk back. You can have a 10-minute argument with an orange, and all you get is yourself worked up and crying while that stupid orange just stares you in the face. It could be laughing, it could be smiling, it could be crying along with you. You don't know. It's the best negotiator out there because it can't show any emotion. And you just wear yourself out while the stupid inanimate object is just sitting there laughing its ass off at the fact that you're trying to relate to it. I mean, we spend far more hours of our time with inanimate objects than we do people. And I got into an argument with my pen yesterday because it ran out of ink. And I was with customers and I needed that ink. I needed my pen to perform at its optimal level. And it decided to crap out on me at the very last minute. And I yelled and yelled at that pen, and the customers were disturbed by the whole scene. I didn't care. I just wanted my pen to be there for me when I needed it. And I threw the cap across the room, and I scribbled in circles like you do when you want your pen to work and it just won't work, and you're like, damn it, why didn't you work? And it's like, I'm not working, and you're like, work it, queen. Why do we put ourselves through this? Why do we spend so much time reasoning with objects that don't even give a shit about us? I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they're locked inside their inanimate shell, wishing that they could give us a hug, or comfort us in some way, or tell us that they loved us and that they too could empathize with us when we locked our keys in the car, or when we got broken up with by a significant other. Maybe my pen's ink was out because it was crying so much it diluted the ink, and then the salt just dried up all the ink, and then it couldn't work for me, and it was even more upset that it couldn't work for me because it's just trapped in a plastic sheath, a plastic shell of loneliness and isolation. And I'm sure I could put it with the other pens, but they can't communicate because they all have caps on, and they all are enclosed and cut off from one another. So they're in the cup full of pens, but they can't even reach out and introduce themselves like, hi, my name is Sam the Pen. What's your name? They can't even do that. I mean, that's got to be the loneliest existence. I thought depression was bad, but that's got to be the loneliest existence out there. I mean, I take my pen for granted. I mean, I'm just writing my journal for 5 hours. Well, what if that is like us going through boot camp, and the pen is just screaming and crying out for help, and we don't know.